What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series. But wait, we're Batman Shadows Edition. I don't know how to open this anymore. I can't remember how to open it. It's been a long time. It's been 5 days. Anyway, I apologize. I don't know how to open this. And also, I know that says restart episode 2. I tried to record this yesterday, and I really did not like how it was coming out. I thought it was terrible. So I apologize for that. So I apologize. It's just, yeah, it was a terrible video. I mean, I really didn't like it. I wasn't feeling good. I just hated how I was doing. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Yes, restart the episode. And I did feel good, and I hated how it opened. Kind of like this one. It's not going very well. I can open this Sim Live, but it's going a lot better. So here we go. Episode 2. Also, there is no recap for this, so we just jump right in. Yeah, I kind of spoiled the last episode. Anyway, like I said, I didn't like how it was going. I didn't like. I mean, gameplay-wise, it was fine, but everything else was terrible. It was just awful. Awful. And I know I'm saying that about my content. You know it was bad. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in right into episode 2, please. Thank you. The episode adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Not true until season 3. I mean 2. There's no season 3. Speaking of season 3, perfect segue. I was actually theorizing about a season 3 when I recorded this last time. And I have come up with a couple ideas, but not anything great. Like John actually, like the Joker and Hush, where Hush being the main villain in the Court of Owls, which of course would imply Dick Grayson being in the game. So.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Either my headphones are messing up again, or wait, hold it. Wasn't my headphones or what happened?
I thought I might.
It was
find
my
you
headphones,
here.
of course it was. I've been having headphone issues for the last few days.
The news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
I trusted my family. Just can't be
away.
sure you hid this from me.
It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Well, yeah, true.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
Oh, I know the main inspiration
The
behind
truth
this
is, they were
idea
billionaires,
for
Bruce.
Bruce's parents actually being
You
corrupt
can't
in this
amass that
version
kind
of Batman. I
wealth
want to see
without
what
making
Telltale's
certain
reasoning was,
moral
because
compromises.
that's not something you
It's
ever
not
see
possible. That
in
kind of
Batman lore. You
My
never
mother's
see the
never
Waynes being corrupt.
corrupted
In fact, you never even see them really have a.
But you're hardly the norm.
You never see them ever. You really never get to meet them. The only time you get any idea of their personality is in Flashpoint, and that's in the alternate universe where Bruce gets shot in the alleyway, and Bruce's father, Thomas Wayne, becomes Batman, and his mother, Martha,
Nothing happened
becomes
in
the
Gotham
Joker.
without them knowing.
I think I said this last time.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in.
Considering I just learned that
I want you to know
my parents and
I
Falcone's
had
were kind of
my
close in a way,
suitcase
yeah, it's a
ready.
little.
I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Aww.
How
I don't know why, but something about like them being corrupt
You're
makes
a
Alfred look more
Thank you.
of a good
I
guy.
won't
Like
let you
you
down.
always knew Alfred was a good guy because he was just a butler at the time. You know, he was
This
just a
is the
butler
first
taking care of the
time I've
Waynes. But
been
here it makes him look
that night.
a lot better.
When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father.
Well,
I
Bruce
couldn't
would find out
believe
one day
my life,
regardless, right?
unlike
Because I mean, if
Joe
that
Chill,
wasn't
had
a
the
universe happened where
audacity to rob
Wayne
and kill
or Thomas Wayne got
Wayne.
arrested, well, Bruce is gonna have to
was
find out,
super
hey, your
with
parent,
you.
your father was a big time criminal. Someone got careless. Joe Chill didn't know
There it
him.
was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have.
Indefinitely, yeah.
Well, it's a fair
Not really
assumption.
assumption. There is more.
You don't
Son.
think You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's
For some reason, I
why.
just want to like wipe
Sometimes
his face and it makes
block out things
face
we
because it
don't
looks
want to
like makeup or something. I don't know why the gray is
Maybe
making it
there
look
was
like
some
makeup
detail
in this. It's
I
kind of throwing me
overlooked.
off a little bit. Man, what's the? You know, in all honesty, what's Joker gonna look like? Because he's Joker. I mean, he's a very colorful character. So I wonder how that's gonna look.
I want him standing here. Right now.
Last time I said I would kill him, and I really didn't like that.
Batman do with his own
I did say I would.
killer.
Batman.
The possibilities are frightening.
Yeah, last time I said kill him, and I wasn't really happy with that choice. It didn't really feel
But
good.
he's not just any criminal, is he?
No, not at all.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Wait, I can talk to Alfred? Hold on now.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might
Oh,
be to
okay.
do so.
I can't have dialogue. But okay, never mind. Yeah, I played this game for a good 4 to 5 years, and I never knew you could actually talk to Alfred in this scene. That's sad.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times.
Saturday Monty. Wait, that is
How
not the
long did it
movie.
play there?
I think there's actually a. You can actually
wanted
figure
to
out what
see
the
it,
title
Bruce.
is called.
Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Also, I like in this universe that it was a movie, not a theater, like it was in the Nolan films. That always bothered me. I never understood why the Waynes would take them to a theater versus a movie. I never really liked
He
that.
just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was
Too
invincible.
bad he wasn't honest. I wanted to be like him. It's hard to see him as a
Sadly,
criminal.
he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father. Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
There's also a plot twist that makes sense, but it's. I just want to know what Telltale was thinking of making the Wayne's villains in this set, or at least Thomas, because Martha wasn't. She was actually they didn't change Martha at all. They changed Thomas in this, and he actually has a in a way, Thomas Wayne is kind of the main villain of this game. In a way, he's the main villain. He's responsible for everything, for every villain in this game, for every single one he's responsible for. Well, okay, not Harvey. He's not responsible for Harvey, but he's responsible for Penguin, Lady Arkham, possibly the Joker in some way. They hint at it. Well, they don't hint at it. It's just a possibility because Joker in this version of John Doe. No one knows how he gets to Arkham. I hate this. You know what's really. You know what's kind of weird? My eyes kind of itchy, and I just saw Thomas Wayne get his eye shot out. Lovely. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh, that Thomas Wayne might be responsible for John Doe, for why he ends up in Arkham, because there's no real reason he's in Arkham. He's just there. Yes, that's in later episodes, but I'm just saying he might be responsible for it.
Are you all right?
But I do like how they actually use this plot line a lot.
Assassin.
It is a huge plot point.
Carmine Falcone.
And they build on
knows
top of
why.
that, and they make it a villain. It actually makes the Wayne, like the Penguin hatred thing, actually legitimately a legit reason. Because I can't remember what I always felt, if I remember right, the whole Cobblepot storyline, Penguin hated the Wayne just because of a thing supposedly they had. It wasn't ever official, I think. Like, they proclaimed that they stole from the, that they got robbed by the Waynes, but it was never like an official thing. I can't remember if it was official or not. I always thought they like got blamed for it. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this?
I can't
I don't
remember
have to tell you how many
right
rules
now.
we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong.
It's just
I'm
weird
always
that,
here for you.
and in
Just
here
like
they
us
actually do
both
say,
in
hey,
hot
no,
water.
it is legitimate. There is actually a good
I pulled
reason.
all the strings I
I think in the
had
way,
with
because you know the classic story is the
I
Waynes
get
were good
that,
people.
Okay? And it means
You know,
a lot
they
to
were
me.
just people who cared for the city and did everything
I
they
know it
could,
does,
and they just
Bruce.
got killed, and it
Doesn't
was a
make it
sad
any easier.
time.
The last
And
time we brushed shoulders
made
with Falcone,
Bruce
the
into
press made us
Batman.
pay. At
Here
least
I also
tell me
like how
what
it
this
also
is
kind of
about.
justifies your choices. That
I'm not sure, but
this isn't going
I
to
think
be the
Falcone put a hit
hardcore.
on my parents.
This isn't
What?
going to be the hardcore.
Bruce, that's
I
terrible.
told Batman
That's why I
like
have to
he
speak
usually
with him.
is,
I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me.
where he's not just
Just try and keep
he's
it
just
cool
taking
in
the
there.
mission 24/7.
I
Here
don't
he is a
want
lot
any
more
headlines taking
flexible.
away from my
I
debate
like
with
that.
Hill.
Even
Gentlemen,
if you choose like one thing or another, it's still
we
believable in this
finally
world.
put Falcone in his cage.
And I also like how
Thanks to
you
the
can kind of play it like it is a
information you
full
gave
Elseworld
us,
story in
we'll
a
never
way.
get out.
Like Harvey
I'm
cannot
sorry,
get the burnt
information?
faces.
What
Get,
information?
cannot have the physical scars. Joker
Oh.
could be a good guy.
Assumed you knew. I
Well,
was going to
any
contact your
hero.
office first thing.
Penguin
I gave him some
can, you know.
evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of
Well,
his
I
entire
guess Penguin is just
criminal
gonna be
empire.
regardless speed
It's
that
a
way.
case that'll put Falcone away for
Regardless.
life.
Penguin might be paralyzed in
Is
this
that a
version.
fact?
List. I like how there's
The
multiple
reason I said
endings.
yes to this unorthodox
Vicky Vale is always a
request.
super villain. Alfred might have an eye patch. Like there's just multiple ways. It can feel like an Elseworld story,
Falcone.
a full
That
Elseworld,
son of a bitch.
and not that in.
He's not getting off the hook, Red.
This feels like a retelling
this
of the
time.
classic Batman story, where the sequel feels like a
Sergeant
reboot.
Winnie
If that
I
makes
just
any
wanted
sense
to
at all.
say, you know, some of us police
That's what I have to say.
support
The second feels like a reboot.
despite
This feels
what
like
the
a
media is saying.
retelling.
Thanks, Sergeant.
That's why I want to see season
Keeping
3. I really
Falcone
want
in the
this world to
infirmary.
get expanded.
He's lucky.
And I
he
want to
didn't
see
get
either
roughed up
Hush,
more.
Court of
I
Owls,
could tell
Scarecrow,
Batman wanted
Poison
to kill
Ivy.
him, but he
and
held
next
back. He
Batman's
cares
a
about
hero. I
doing
think
the
he's a
right
freak.
thing.
Batman's a hero.
Whoever he
I might
is,
have an
I'll
ego, but hey,
recognize.
it's true.
Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Although it is a little weird seeing Harvey Dent as this big buff guy and Batman being this average
All right,
looking dude.
Falcone's
It's a little
inside.
strange, but it works.
Say what you got to say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce
Aye.
Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
You deserve a giant
Get
jail. We
me
need
out of
to.
here in a week.
Did I say?
Just like every
I don't think I
other
said
time
jail. I
they
think I said
tried to
Dale.
Put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth in you.
Considering that there's rumors about my parents actually
You're
being
your
corrupt,
father's
yeah, a little
son.
bit.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Oh, you know I should kill you right now
More
until
like
you already go
cousins.
chill.
Did you have something to do with his death?
So that's what I mean. Like, this
really
game feels
about.
like a retelling of the Batman story
20-year-old
versus
kid.
a flat-out
Two
reboot like
killings,
the sequel
and they
will
were
feel
never
like.
forgotten.
But I like
You and
it.
me.
Except for
We're
Riddler. I
practically
don't like what they
family.
do with Riddler.
I thought you'd have figured
Even
that
today,
out by
I don't
now.
like it.
Hey, I tried
I'm
to
nothing
get
like
through
you.
the
How are we
intense
family? Watch
party.
your mouth.
Maybe I should have spelled it
I don't
out.
really like family.
Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it
So,
is.
they're only the rate that they're
Now
Riddler than
I
this
get
because
you
it's pretty much
hooked.
Saul, and I'm afraid that's what they're doing in
Your
the next
father,
Batman movie and
Hill,
the Bat
and
in
me.
2022.
We
I'm
ran
really afraid
the
that's what they're
city.
doing with this
Still
Batman.
do.
That what's his name?
God damn this pain.
Paul Dino, I believe
Can't
his name
think
is.
through it.
Who's playing
Morphine's
Riddler
on the
in
side there.
the
Be a good
Batman?
boy and
I feel like he's
Uncle
just gonna be like a
Caroline
Saw
out,
villain. He's gonna just kill random people and, you know, make riddles out of it. And for Batman to figure out. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like those rules are gonna be very easy for the audience to figure out, you know. I could be wrong, but it kind of feels weird. Kind of just looking at the trailer. It's very strange. I feel like I think it's gonna be a weird Batman movie for me. It's gonna be very strange.
Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the
Although still, I'm not a big fan of.
How much of your parents do you have in?
Although I'm not a big fan of Batman's
I'm not a
cowl.
murderer.
I don't like that it's leather.
No,
I don't know.
you're
It's still bothering me to
That's
this
why
day.
you
I
were
don't like
kept
the
in the
leather
dark.
mask. It just doesn't.
Much
It looks
better,
like
kid.
if Batman got shot there, he would get instantly killed.
Just
I mean,
like that reminds me of
Batman, you
your
kind of
mother.
need protection on your head. I
Father
don't mind the
made
collar.
me the doctor
It doesn't bother me too
off
bad.
that.
I mean, it kind of works with this, but like
She had the human
the leather
touch.
mask doesn't make sense. You don't.
You got
Why?
more in you, tell the truth.
I don't remember her.
I lost
You know,
her so young.
This Batman's supposed to be in
hardly
modern
remember
day,
anything about her.
so
She
Batman
had
wouldn't
steel
wear a
and did
leather
not.
mask. He would wear
She
body
was
armor.
the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you.
Although I'm not gonna lie, he does look. I'm not gonna lie.
Killed them both.
Oh, actually, I was gonna call him
You really
Paddington.
think I
Paddington
hired
actually
you?
does look more like Batman than he does
Sure.
Bruce Wayne because he kind
I
of looks like
worked
an
with
emo
Joe Chill
Bruce
from time
Wayne.
to time.
So I'm terrified it's gonna
Put
be
a
Gotham
button on
related.
someone, he'd take him out.
So it terrifies me.
But I
We might have
never
another Gotham on our
put that
hands.
hit on your
I have a
parents.
lot more faith in that movie than
So who
Gotham
did?
ever had in me.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call
I'm
friend. Your parents learned that.
kind of hopeful for the Batman movie.
They're waiting for you.
Although I'm just, for me, it's still not. It's not going to be the definitive Batman movie for me, though. I just know it's not.
Bastard had to die.
I just have a feeling it's going to be good, but just not great. That's the impression I'm already getting from it, which sucks.
Stand down!
I'm not going to say it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be just alright.
No one gets in or
That's
out!
kind of sad. I think we'll have the most. No, don't get me wrong. We are going to have Yeah, I was just like, kind of thinking, it's like. We're still yet to get a good version. Like, the Batsuit. What am I trying to say? Like, the Batsuit I like. Pretty much, I like a lot of the Batsuit other than that mask. The cowl is bothering me. I don't like that it's leather. You Batman wouldn't. Why would you? Gotham get Gaslight, I forgave because it was 1800s. This is 2021 or sometime in the 2010s or 2020s. I don't know when. Probably 2010s if I had to bet. His face.
Bought us some time.
You went out wearing leather, and this Batman feels like modern day
get out
Batman.
sooner
This
or
was
later.
the modern Batman, and he didn't wear leather. He wore metal.
We had Gotham's biggest crime
Lord
lord
of
in our
Leather.
grasp.
He wore like this.
I don't know.
He wore whatever,
recognize
like
her. She
Kevlar,
was
what
still-
Nolan
She
wore.
was so
You
different
know,
from the
or
woman who
Nolan.
knew
Yeah,
him.
Nolan was Batman. Remember that time?
It's a disgrace.
Bale, when Bale was
Another
Batman,
officer
or
gone
Affleck when
rogue.
he was Batman. The mask didn't look like
doesn't
leather.
make
It
any
looked
sense.
like something you would wear.
She
You know,
never did
to actually
anything to
protect
hurt
your
the
face. Because, I mean, God forbid if he gets shot in the head, well,
Justice
that's
for
going to be it for
1,000
Batman, unless there's some metal
victims.
plating on there, which
Now
probably
this
is.
will be our
right?
disaster. How can I run against corruption?
Oh, no, I do,
when
but I
our
do
own
like the
cops are
suit.
decorating the precinct
Still
with
not
the
okay with that
prisoner's
Catwoman
brains?
look. I really don't like the
We gotta
whole
get out in front of
ski
this.
mask and with
Spin
the
it
little
as best we can.
point, with the little
Issue
like
a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
points in the mask. It's supposed to be
Details
catty.
are
It
still
looks
confirmed. We're
horrible.
investigating.
It looks
The
so
usual.
like they
Slow down,
ran out of the
Harvey.
budget.
We need the
The
facts
budget ran out. I
first.
was like, oh, we can't make Catwoman's face. Well,
She
like
won't
everything
be
else with
shot.
Selena, it's like we don't have enough budget to make a leather mask. Okay, just cut out a ski mask. Call it good. I hope she gets a new outfit later in the movie. I really do. I hope Riddler
can
actually,
delay them
and
for a
Riddler's
little
not going to
while.
look like the Riddler we
Still
know.
need answers.
We all know. I don't think he's going to have any of the green question marks. He's not going to. He's going to wear black or something. He's not going to look like Riddler, and it's going to bother the heck out. It's going to bother me because one day we will get. Hey, truly, it's not Jim Carrey Riddler. Granted, it won't be Jim Carrey,
Alfred,
which,
Falcone's been
hey,
murdered.
but just, it's got to bother me.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access.
I'm just scared he's going to be a Saul-like villain.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna.
And this
try
Batman
to
also,
confirm
and he
some
also
of the
looks
suspicions.
brutal. This Batman also looked very brutal. So year one Batman, because yes, Batman's brutal, but there's a point where he kind of tones down
Fresh injection site.
brutalness, and also the look of
Doesn't look like blood.
what's his name? Who plays Colin Farrell as Penguin? He actually looks like Penguin. Okay, the hair's a little messy, but he was in the rain, so I
Still
mean.
visible beneath
But
the skin.
he's fat. He's a little tall, but he's fat. He looks very menacing. He looks like the Arkham Penguin a little bit. Just
analyze and
please
forward me the
don't
results.
make him the serial killer that he was in Gotham. Don't make him a serial killer. Make him a respectable
The
villain.
results.
Please, don't give him insanity. Give him an evil
Mr.
personality. Although I think this movie's supposed to
What's
have like a
going
lot
on?
of long Halloween elements. So,
But I got this awful
you
feeling
remember
something
we were for you.
terrible
You shot
happened.
someone. We're for you.
Everything is such a blur.
And I don't
Easy,
know the
easy,
actor's name who plays Gordon, and I hope
Gordon and I are
I hope he
doing
does
each
well.
other's.
Although I can't wait for the reception of that. The only reason, and I can't wait for the reception of Gordon because I know what that movie's gonna be.
What have I
It's gonna be
done?
called next year. Before anyone wonders, no, the reason Gordon's in the ghetto is not because of his skin color. It is literally because that's how his character
Listen.
was.
You have to believe me.
He always
talked big about
lived in the
hurting
ghetto. I'm not
things like
kidding.
Falcone,
Gordon lived in the ghetto.
but I would never.
Probably didn't get it messed. Considering
Betray
he's
the
the commissioner, you
lieutenant.
probably wouldn't have messed with the guy regardless.
Everything is so
So,
foggy.
but I know people are gonna. Although people who didn't do the research, I know what they're
sharp
gonna
pain.
call it.
There's an injection site on
Racist.
your neck.
Oh boy!
Then
Can't wait for
just
that reception
felt
next year.
light.
Just can't
Like I
wait.
could do whatever I wanted. No
Ugh.
guilt, no
Like I
consequence.
said, I just hope it's good.
There was a voice
Just
in my
change
ear
the mask of
insisting
Batman and
Falcone was
Selena
gonna
and
get off.
Catwoman, it'll be perfect.
And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shoulda, they were a million
I
miles
mean,
away.
to be fair, it's still
you
not
see
as
a
bad as
face?
what they
Did you
did in
might be a
Dark Knight
suspect?
Rises.
I
Well,
don't think so.
still not good.
You must remember something.
Still not very
to
good at what
try.
they did with
I remember
Catwoman's
hand on my arm,
mask. I mean,
guiding me. Like
Don't get me
a
wrong,
parent
I
with a
think-
child. The voice.
Like I said,
was saying something
my opinion,
about revolution.
the Batman Returns is the closest we got to normal Catwoman, but I don't like how
Cobblepot
it looked
said
like
something similar.
too leathery. It didn't look. It looked stitched together, and she was
I'm
just
so
evil
sorry,
and not
Lieutenant.
just
I've let you down.
morally gray. She was actually
Stall
evil in that
Falcone's
movie.
lawyers for now.
I have problems with that
They'll
movie.
be
Okay,
back.
I don't really like Dark Knight,
How is
Batman
she?
Returns,
Did she tell you
Batman
anything?
Forever,
Yeah, don't
Some
worry
guy to her.
about that now.
or Batman and Robin,
Someone used
especially
her as
that
a
movie.
weapon, Harvey. They drugged her
Just-
and sent
I
her
hope
to
this movie's good. I really do.
Hey, get forensics in here.
I hope it surprises me and it's better than
Remembers a voice
expected.
saying something about
You know, but I'm
revolution.
I'm still not
There's not
expecting
much
this
to
to be
go on.
actually just
No, if
the
you're
best
bringing
Batman
forensics
movie
in, let's
ever.
get
Just
Bruce
not
out.
expecting it. There'll still be no perfect Batman movie.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the
Because
man.
every Batman movie has a problem I have with, because they either kill a character off they shouldn't have killed, or... Now that's literally the reason, they always kill a character,
What are you
either have a
doing?
character who gets killed
My
off,
friends
or
in the GCPD
who
have
shouldn't
been
have
telling
died in that
stories.
moment, or,
Sorry,
they
Vicky,
or
I
Batman
can't talk
kills,
about
or
this.
just something
Words
ain't
are
right.
moving. Words are coming out.
You know.
And by here, it's probably gonna be Robert Pattinson as
Word
Bruce.
is there were shots fired.
Maybe just those
Near
scenes
where
is gonna look a little
Falcone
dark,
was
but
killed.
I
What do
don't
you think about
know.
that? I mean, you must have been back
Kinda,
there
you
when it
know,
happened.
Didn't you hear me?
Looks
I said
crazy.
No comment.
he already
Don't
looks a
be
little
like that,
crazy,
Bruce.
so maybe
Talk to
just
me.
in that scene he's supposed to be intimidating.
Word
Right.
is you turned over another
Right.
one on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison.
He's just
for
let that
life.
movie be good.
A day
I
after
need
he
another
showed up
good
at
Batman
the house.
movie. Okay, we haven't had one in literally almost in
Now,
10 years, pretty much. When that movie released, it'll be 10 years since
afford
we
to
see
be
since the Dark
associated
Knight
with another
Rises
scandal.
released.
I can keep your name
Why?
out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop?
Yes, a
I can
sergeant, no
tell by
deal.
the
I
way
don't
you're
have time for
brushing me
this.
off that
No
something
deal.
happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything.
You know,
Now, if you'll excuse me.
so.
You should
And
talk
if the
to me,
movie isn't
Bruce.
very good, I'll
This
still
is
consider
coming out
Telltale
like
Batman the
Stonewall
best modern
Middle.
Batman. That's what I'll also call it. Alright? It's not that I don't have faith, it's just I'm just very skeptical of the movie, alright? I want it to be good. I'm not expecting it to be just god awful. I'm not expecting Batman and Robin, okay? I'm not expecting that just yet. But it is supposed to be a planned trilogy, so they're gonna sequel bait. They're gonna sequel bait, and I think Carmine Falcone is supposed to be in it, which makes sense if this is year one. But they're gonna sequel bait so hard. And it's probably gonna be Two-Face for the next movie. Two-Face. It's probably always gonna be three villains somewhere around there. Maybe Two-Face,
Either Cobblepot
Two-Face,
drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using
I highly doubt they're
revolutionary
gonna put
rhetoric.
the Joker.
Either
They're gonna
way,
put the
I need to
Joker
find it. Let's
in
put
one
our
of these
drones in the air and
films,
start a search.
and it's not gonna be
I'll
Willem
run a trace
Dafoe.
on his
Stop
scent.
thinking it's Willem
In the
Dafoe. It's not
meantime,
gonna be
we
him.
have to
It'd be
find out
great,
what we can do about
but it
this
won't be
drug.
him.
The
It'll be a
computer's
different
been
actor.
analyzing the chemicals
because-
from Montoya's bloodstream.
As much as I
Throw that
love
up
it, I'm never gonna expect him to become the Joker. It's just
The
not gonna
investigator
happen.
scan on Montoya is
Saddening.
similar to the nerve agent I found to die.
Yet again, I've been wrong before, so.
Let's see what we got.
It's
Although I did hear that
ironic
some of this
Falcone
movie
died
is
at the hands
actually
of someone
could be like a
drugged
horror
with
movie,
his
so I'm actually kind of
chemicals.
excited for that.
Who'd have
Because
guessed
I can't wait.
meet his maker?
Which if there's elements of a horror movie and a Batman movie, that's gonna be
Surrounded
awesome.
by police who were ordered to protect him.
Because I
Murder
want
at
to see
the
Batman.
hands
Because
of
if I
Montoya.
get the sense of I get
Whoever
scared by
did
seeing
this was
Batman,
judge, jury,
just like
and
running around or like
executioner.
where you don't know Batman's there and he
does all
sneaks on
three.
behind a criminal and takes him out.
I hope
That'd
he
be
told
awesome.
you
That's something I
something
want to
before he
see
was
because
killed.
we never really got to
did
see
you
that
learn
in
from
any
him?
Batman movie. I want to have that like excitement. I don't think I'll be scared because I don't get scared by that kind of stuff in movies.
Mob.
Usually paranormal stuff kind of scares me.
It wasn't
in
Falcone
movies.
who
But
called
something
it.
like that, I would actually get like a thrill out of it.
Well, I suppose
Be like,
that
yes,
makes
it's like,
sense.
please tell me Batman's coming.
Your
Please tell me Batman's
father,
coming. It takes him out just like that. That'd be
Falcone
awesome.
would have balanced each other out.
Now, this Batman is gonna be very brutal,
Computer's pinpointed
but I don't
weapon
think he'll
points
kill.
at two compounds.
That's the difference. This might be the first and only Batman movie where he officially doesn't
Fine
kill.
blood is like a weapon.
Every single Batman
took a
movie we've
small
had in a
injection
while,
to strip
he has
Montoya
killed
from
at least one.
filters.
89,
Make her act on
Joker.
her base
Returns,
impulses.
Penguin. I don't think he killed Catwoman. I can't remember. And Forever, Forever,
The
he
minute the dogs were
killed.
doused with the
I
base
think he killed
chemicals,
Riddler and he killed
the reaction
Two-Face.
was
No, Riddler didn't
messy.
die in that movie. Something stupid happened to
Out of
him.
control.
And in Batman and Robin franchise.
both compounds seem stable.
Sure, he didn't kill Dark Knight and
Fall
Batman.
apart.
Well,
Whoever
he didn't
processed
kill
it knew
Rage,
what
but
they
he
were
didn't.
doing.
He just left him to die.
What could the
kind of thing.
creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing.
Killed
This
Two-Face
drug, they can
in
exploit
Dark Knight, which bothered
anyone's
me.
baser impulses.
Look, you could have kept
things they would
Two-Face. Joker
otherwise
went
control.
missing. Okay, you could have kept him
Your
alive,
villains are in
or
position to
you know,
triangulate
wait for
Cobblepot's
Harvey to get
location.
an actual plot line or something, make him actually evil. That's still one of my biggest problems with Dark Knight is Two-Face is just a good 1 second, bad the next. It's one of my main issues in the movie, and that Two-Face makes Batman break his one rule. The only person who would logically actually do that would be Joker. In every incarnation, Joker is the only person who would make Batman break one rule. Two-Face doesn't really work for me. Ra's maybe, but not Two-Face. Dark Knight Rises, I don't think he ever kills anybody. Although it is a happy ending, which is weird.
Bring me her head.
I can't remember if he killed in any of the if Ben Affleck as Batman killed anybody, but I want to say he did. I know there was that dream sequence which isn't real, so it was either a dream sequence or it was like a premonition or whatever. I cannot remember. Like, I haven't seen BVS in a very long time, and I don't plan rewatching it. That movie was horrible.
Skyline Club.
Because you had Jim Carrey, I mean,
Wait for
Jesse
Falcone's
Eisenberg
body
in
to
that
get
movie.
cold, did you?
You literally could have just replaced him with Jim Carrey and called him
Going to
Lex
speak with
Luthor.
him,
It wouldn't
Bruce?
be a difference.
Bruce Wayne already
Just-
tried talking with
Ugh.
Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
We don't talk. BVS is never discussed. And then Justice League happened, and that was, it was alright. Nah, it wasn't impressive to me. I'm not talking about Zack Snyder's though. Not talking about that. Although, yeah, that kind of was weird though. Actually, I've never even seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I might watch it one day. I just didn't have the giant interest in it.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Okay, I still wonder who that blue or green guy. I can't remember what it looks like now. I still want to know who that green / blue guy is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like an original character that he never used again.
Batman! It's a
This shit, I don't know why they even made him. Because everyone's gonna look at that guy and go, who is that?
#1 vigilante.
Every single one of us went, who is that big blue dude?
Those who made it happen.
I mean, it could have been Killer Croc. It really could have been.
I said let him go.
Well, anyway.
You hear that, Rob?
Anyway, that'll be it for this episode of Batman Shadows Edition. I was about to call Batman Returns for some reason. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this sorry, I'm gonna either have a stroke or sound like Bill Cosby. Wait, no, that joke. Wait, that different story now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for more videos just like this one. Share the videos. Yes, share the video. That was terrible. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.